Hi guys, we're back. We're going to go ahead and replace the dishwasher today. It's a really easy thing to do, but it might make you pause if you've never done it before. But it is very simple. We'll show you how to do it. Here's the dishwasher that we're going to go ahead and replace. If you've been with us for a while, you know that we've totally redone this kitchen, but we used all the cabinets that were already here. This used to be where the fridge was, but it was such a small opening, it just didn't work very well, and so we built this open shelving. But I think we're going to go ahead and put cabinet doors there. But you'll notice how unlevel the old dishwasher is. You'll notice the floor, we've not painted the cabinets underneath because we've got to replace all of this flooring because it just has this huge wave in it. We've got to level everything out. To unhook the dishwasher, all we're going to have to do is we're going to open it up, and there's two screws that are holding it in right here and right here. So we just need to use a Phillips screwdriver and pull those two out. And that's really right now the only thing that's holding this in. And this is what those brackets look like once they're out. But you'll notice now that it's out, I can actually pull and slide this dishwasher all the way out. Now this one's a little bit unusual. All the other dishwashers that I've ever used, the plug is not behind the dishwasher. It's usually underneath the sink. And so normally this hole where we've got our water line and our drain line running through, usually you have the electrical running through there as well. And you can see where we've cut out drywall. That was when we put this window in. We had to run our jack studs all the way down. And so I had to cut through the drywall to do that. We weren't really that concerned about repairing it. So the only things we need to unhook is this drain line coming through here. So we'll unhook that right there. Then you can see where the water line comes in right there. So we just need to unhook those and then it's completely unhooked. Now make sure you turn off your water to the dishwasher before you do that. You'll get a little bit of water that comes through just because it's already pressurized, but you shouldn't have a whole lot, but you'll need to have a bucket or a towel or something ready. This is why we are kind of Bosch snobs when it comes to dishwashers. You'll notice the insulation that's on this compared to the kind of flimsy insulation that's on the one that we're pulling out. But that makes a huge difference in sound. And they just tend to be a lot more solid. So we've loved every Bosch that we've owned. I've just reattached the water line back to the new machine. This one comes with a drain hose that actually runs all the way back into the sink, so it's already pre-attached. So I could just throw away the old connection, which was good because it was nasty. Now I've just run both my water line and my drain line in through the hole in the cabinet. Now I'm not connecting them yet because they're not long enough to make the connections until I push the dishwasher back. But again, this one, you have the electrical outlet here, which is, you're really not supposed to have that because you want to be able to disconnect it if you need to. Luckily for us, our electrical panel is about 5 feet away from me on the other side of the kitchen wall. But ultimately you want it, usually you'll plug it right into the same plug that you have your garbage disposal. But that one, both plugs are wired to my switch. So unless I'm going to have my disposal running while I've got the dishwasher running, it's not really going to do me any good. Since that farm sink makes it really difficult to see underneath, I thought I'd show you on the picture. You just need to make sure that when you're running your drain line, if the hole's right here and comes out, you just need to make sure that you've got a high loop in it that keeps everything from draining back into the dishwasher once it's run into your disposal. So just make sure that you have that high loop in it. Here's where I've got my water line and my drain line run in. I did go ahead and hook up my water line before I pushed the dishwasher back just to make sure I didn't have any leaks. But now I'm gonna go ahead and push the dishwasher back. Then I can take this line, run a loop up above here, and connect it back into the garbage disposal. Before I push the dishwasher back in, I'm gonna go ahead and put these brackets back on. They just slide right into that slot. And then you're just gonna bend over these two pieces so it holds it still, and then you're just ready to screw it back in once you've got it installed. Here's what those tabs look like installed. Here's all my plumbing coming through, and I'm kind of at a standstill. Darcy's taking dinner over to someone, and I need someone, as I'm pushing the dishwasher back, to be pulling these lines through the other side just so we don't run over them and crimp them or crack them. So I'll wait till she gets back. All right, we're clamped back into the disposal. We've got the loop running up here. We should be good to go. When we first got it in and started it up, we weren't really sure if it was running or not because it's so quiet. The only way you can tell is it's got the little red dot down there that shows that it's currently running. But it's so much quieter than what we had. This is one of the reasons that we love Bosch.